How's it going everyone, FM Star here, and today I'm going to show you the Ultimate Football Manager 2016 tactic. I've been using this tactic throughout FM16 and it's done me incredibly well. As you can see, currently in my offline save, Leyton Orient, I'm in the Premier League. By 2024 I've gotten quite reasonably well in the Premier League. I won it last season and I won the Champions League last season with Leyton Orient using this tactic. So that's proof it works. Without further ado, let's get into the actual details of all the tactics. So here we have the overall screen. We're set up as an attacking 4-2-3-1 formation. 4-2-3-1 in this version of the game, it seems to be the go-to tactic for me. It always works, no matter what team I choose, no matter what players I have. The 4-2-3-1 just seems to work. Going through the individual positions, we've got a goalkeeper, just normal defend. Both fullbacks are on attack. And this ties in with another instruction, which I'll show you later. We want the left centre-back to be a central defender with the defensive role, and the other centre-back to be a ball-playing defender with the defensive role. So this one centre-back will act as an anchor, the other one will look to get the ball forward up the pitch and playing in an attacking manner. Onto the midfield. The right midfielder we have as the deep line playmaker on defend. This sort of instructional midfielder to hang back and help out the defence with any counter attacks. Also just adds another layer of defence to your team. The other midfielder we have as an attacking advanced playmaker that will look to get the ball forward, play it through the attacking mids and out to the wings and create lots of attacking opportunities. Two wingers, we've got two wingers on the attack setting. So they'll just attack up the pitch all the time, pushing forward, supported in the middle by the attacking mid. I usually use attacking midfielder. Support I sometimes use. If I'm using advanced playmaker, I use attack. That just encourages them to push even further up the pitch. And for striker, we've got a complete forward. So complete forward on attack, heading. They can deal with crosses, they can deal with through balls, anything you can throw at them, they can usually get it in the back of the net. Mentality wise, we are attacking, because this is an attacking formation. Flexible team shape, sometimes I alternate this between flexible and fluid. Fluid sort of encourages the midfielders to push forward and drop back even further. So it depends what team you're playing against. Fluid against lower level teams, flexible or structured against teams that are a lot better than you. Now the individual instructions, in terms of the team shape, we are playing at a higher tempo, so the ball's being moved around quickly. It's more difficult for the opposition to get hold of the ball and retain it because the higher tempo means you're more pressing onto the opposition. Fairly wide because of the 4-2-3-1, taking advantage of the wingers, so we want to play the ball out wide. And also we want to use our fullbacks out wide as well, further up the pitch. Defensively, we're playing slightly higher, using the offside trap. So they're playing higher to get the ball further up the pitch quickly, but using the offside trap so that they can drop back when they are needed. More closing down, because as we are playing higher up, we're more vulnerable. Sometimes you can use tighter marking as well if you're playing against big teams, and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. It's just a thing I like to do to put pressure on the opposition. Passing play, just clearing the ball to the flanks. So that can either be from anywhere, the midfielders, the defenders, the fullbacks. They'll get the ball up to the flanks, get the counter attacks going out wide where teams are sometimes vulnerable. Also we've got more direct passing, so there aren't any lofted balls going all over the place, which I'm not a fan of in my game. And also be more expressive. It encourages more creative moves, and it increases the number of goal scoring opportunities I find. Not a huge amount, But if you've got creative players, so ones that are good at positioning, off the ball, then being more expressive allows them to sort of do things that you wouldn't normally expect them to do. And finally, attack. In the final third, we've got looking for the overlap from the fullbacks. So the fullbacks will move higher up the pitch in attacking play. My fullbacks have gotten an incredible number of assists in this way, averaging 1 or 2 assists per game for the fullbacks, which is pretty good. Fullbacks getting lots of assists, and it also helps with player value as well, getting lots of assists, contributing to a lot of goals, so that always helps. Working the ball into the box, we don't want to just pile the ball in, we're not that desperate at the beginning of the game, so working the ball into the box is kind of a more controlled way of attacking. Mixed crosses, to be honest, crosses I'm not too bothered about. You can do low crosses if you've got smaller players, float crosses if you've got taller attackers, so then you can cater to your own team's strength. I like to keep it mixed because I've got a mixed bunch of players in the box. Some are tall, some are really small, so a mix is what works for me. And we've also got run at defence again to apply more pressure onto the opposition. Now, if I go back into my schedule for last season, was it last season? No, season before. Okay, so been in the Premier League quite a while now. As you can see, if I just filter out everything apart from the Premier League, as you can see, using this tactic, I had an unbeaten season in the Premier League with Leyton Orient. That was 22-23. So this tactic clearly works quite well to get an unbeaten season. I was incredibly surprised. There were a couple of moments where I thought, getting towards the end, where I was going to lose it, but turned it around. As you can see, there's lots of last minute goals, 86 minute, 86 minute, 85 minute. A lot of last minute goals, but I've used this tactic all throughout FM 16 and it's worked wonders for me, so I'm going to be sticking to it. So I hope you found this tactic useful. I hope this also helps you improve your game as well, because I know it can be frustrating when you're on a losing streak, and from what I've seen, this tactic is one of my best this year. So yeah, there you are. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tactic. If you enjoyed it and found this tactic video useful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. It lets me know that you guys are finding these videos useful. And I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.